Hello everyone, Bubble Ninja 720 here, bringing you part 88 of my live stream playthrough for Final Fantasy XIV. When we last left off, I was knocking down a lot of stuff of, whatchamacallit. We were knocking out the Garabonian campaign. There we go. First things first, I want to go unlock a dungeon that I haven't unlocked yet. And it's been bothering me for a bit. I could probably solo the dungeon myself. Probably. I should be able to solo it. But anyways, I need to get some of the items from there. And it's going to be Hawk Manor hard mode. So I'm going to solo run that right fast, completely smack it out. And then we'll go ahead and finish the Stormblood campaign. It's going to be a long, long sequence. So strap yourselves in, boys and girls. We're in for a bumpy ride. It's the Hawk Manor. Duty Finder has been accessed. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to unsync it. Realm Reborn. And I'm going to go and solo Hawk Manor hard. Okay, cool, I've already got it. So we start off going up. And they force you to go this way. Oh yeah. I'm definitely rocking this out. So basically what you want to do is you want to kill the succubi quick, because otherwise they'll turn the wood whalers into demons. The clavigers, you gotta kill them. And you'll have an extra enemy to fight. But if you kill them fast enough, the wood whalers get away. Unfortunately, there's no bonus for saving them. It's just you don't have to fight an extra enemy. I'm literally just looking for a certain item that comes in a treasure coffer. I think it's this treasure coffer to be exact. Yep, there's the varnish. Cotty. them. Alright, so in here, these little purple lights, they'll damage me. But it's extremely, it's negligible, the damage. You have to kill the wardens in order to get them to stop. It'd be nice to get some more than one varnish, but I think it's literally only one per run. The varnish is for housing, by the way. I've got stuff to make. And teleporting to the dungeon. Yay, blue screen. So this boss can be a bit of a pain in the arse. I'm literally just gonna run to the end. I'm gonna wall to wall. Make sure there's no treasure coffers in these. I know one of these has a treasure coffer in it. Excuse me. Tickle in my throat. Double coffer. Come on. Just for shits and giggles. Oh, I love it. So one varnish. Alright, so the premise behind Halicarnassus is she will summon an ad. If you don't kill it fast enough, she will eat the ad, and then the remaining HP that the ad had is dealt to the entire party in unavoidable damage. And she's invulnerable at the same time. Blood Rain is her ability. And it has the ability to wipe out your entire party. Alright. That also got rid of a quest item. Or a quest from my log. Sweet. I'll have to remember to reapply my syncing so that way I can queue up for regular for the duties to come. Alright, so Hawk Manor Hard. We'll remove Hawk Manor Hard, and then I'm going to turn those in, reset my sync, and then we're going to go and hammer out. We're going to go chase down Xenos and hammer him. I'm hoping that there will be time afterwards, because I know the credits should be rolling at some point too, where I can get into Eureka. Alright. So pull all of these out. Hoplite. The earrings. The neck tees. The wristlets. And the ring. And then once I turn all this stuff in, we're going to head on out. Yay. That's a nice little chunk. Alright, so now we go to the Alamegan Quarter. Never thought the day'd come when these gates were open to all. Oh, you wish to pass through? It's not technically free for everyone yet. Still have some work to do. Oops. Half fragget. We'll just go the long way around a bit. Can't jump up on that. Lame! I am eager beaver to get done with this. So, let us be done with it. That blue screening. Can I do this? Oh, damn. Oh well, I still got a little bit of time. Oh my god, stop getting stuck. You suck. As do you. Oh, I should have went down this one. Alright, I think it all reset. Cool. Stormblood. The battle for Alamigo is at hand. All forces have been ordered to advance into the city proper. Hero, Alphino, may I ask you to be part of the first charge? It would be our honor. I will join them, but as but another soldier. The command of the flames I leave in your capable hands, Pippin. And I suppose we could come along too. Lise, Arnvald. Nago and the others told me to go with you, Hero, to bring Xenos to account for everyone. I'm Alamegan too, in case anyone's forgotten. My place is in the thick of it, and it doesn't get thicker than where you'll be. Let us sally forth then. Together we make for the royal palace, there to find and strike down Xenos. Just a dungeon unlock? Yep, Alamigo. Definitely can't solo it. Okay, so manor flooring is one item that I wanted to make. I want to make a harpist cord. A harp. Let's see. Fixtures. Ooh, that was quick. I need to check the fixture rate fast. There it is. I need 2 varnish, so I need to go through one more time. Dang. Alrighty, time to get through Alamigo. If I remember correctly, this isn't one of my favorite dungeons. We got a Reaper in our midst. Sweet. Aha. Oh shit. Oh, I didn't get the heal off in time? Bullshit! I swear the AoE on that is a little finicky. Where's my home gang? my gear is low. That's the only reason why I had that much of a slip. I get a little gung-ho sometimes. It happens. Warrior's not completely OP, but I am like kind of not maximizing my potential kind of thing. Where are the treasure coffers? Oh, guard scorpion. I thought there was a moment where I had to pause. Guess not. Forgetting where my buttons are at. That's weird. So I'm just going to go ahead and speed on through. neuter. Alice Malasina. This guy is gonna make an ass of himself.
Have to share these findings. Initiate soul extraction.
Oh
yeah. Success.
You have to make it back to your body.
The soul rebels.
You have to wait until everyone gets back to their body.
My word, this data!
Gets kind of annoying a little bit. Just kill him. Two colossi. Oh shit, there's a treasure coffer over here. Must be annoying my teammates by like, ooh, treasure! Oh, cutscene. If I remember, this fight's annoying.
Ren!
Oops, I probably shouldn't have done that.
Kill! Ren!
Oh shit. Alright. Note to self, don't squall, get close.
Let this moment last forever.
I don't like Vein Splitter. Alright, Art of the Storm you don't get in. Oh shit. That was a stupid move. I meant to throw my axe, not charge in.
Ren!
Ooh.
This is the end. Show me your own. Yes! Yes! Just so.
I guess I like to do Squall is probably the smartest one to do first.
More! Have you the strength? The power to transcend.
Another break. Too late. Or maybe you made it right at the very end. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I think this one got revamped though. Streamlined. No victory fanfare here because the guy got away. Give that to you. Yes, I got the liberty of death. I'll take it. I'm a leader of the band. Yay. Man.
Yes! Yes! Such ferocity. Such tenacity. I am loath to recall how disappointed I was when first we fought. But finally, after bathing in the blood and offal of your enemies, finally you prove yourself worthy prey for the hunt. It fills you even now, doesn't it? The hunger to bite down on my jugular. To feel the warmth fill your mouth and run over even as you drink deep. Good. Good. This is the beast I have longed to face. As you sharpen your claws, I too sought newfound strength. But this is no place for a final contest. Come! The heavens shall bear witness to our dance.
Man, those guys will be
Confound it. Go after Xenos, my friend. We shall deal with this.
Convenient. Split, so it's just 1 versus 1. Interesting castle. Oh, there's Shinryu.
Welcome to the Royal Menagerie. The King of Ruin built this place for his foreign queen. He kept it filled with familiar creatures from her homeland. They bored me all. This fine specimen, on the other hand, is simply divine. Your fates are entwined, are they not, Icon Slayer? This dragon, this embodiment of unbridled despair, born of a desperate man's burning hatred for the Empire. How raw the raging tempest that churns within its breast. No myth made manifest this, but a being of pure violence. Mayhap you are the true architect of our design. You who fought the very soul of vengeance to the edge and watched him fall. You who let slip the Allegan hound to drive this icon into my arms. Oh my, have I said too much? Forgive me, this sensation is wholly unfamiliar to me. A question, then, and I should like very much for you to speak from the heart. If I were to stand aside, what would you do to this icon?
kill it.
Ah, as simple as that. But of course, you are the Icon Slayer. Such certainty is to be expected. A pity. There is another alternative. Or there would be. Had you only mastered your abilities. I speak of the Echo, of course. Does it merely render you immune to iconic influence, or is it rather that your influence is far greater than theirs? Granted, these implications are of no moment to a savage who thinks only of killing the beast before him. But when I read Van Belsar's reports, I immediately saw the boundless potential of the Echo. I saw how it could be instrumental in binding an icon to one's will. Hence my research and the Resonant, and oh, so much more. All icons must be exterminated, without exception. Such was the Imperial mandate issued by my great-grandfather, after he saw firsthand the destruction wrought by one such being. They are a blight upon this star, he felt. And so he began his great and just crusade. Ha! 'Twas not justice which spurred his campaign, but fear! Fear of the Icons! Fear of their power! Cowardice made them march forth to battle. Pathetic. Man should fight for the joy of it. To live, to eat, to breed. Lesser beasts snap and howl at one another for this. Only man has the wisdom and the clarity to embrace violence for its own sake. For we who are born into this merciless, meaningless world have but one candle of life to burn. I know you understand this. You and I are one and the same. Together, we could while away the quiet hours as friend and confidant. If you will accept me.
I deny you.
And yet, in doing so, you prove me right. We are warriors. 'Twas plain from the first how this would end. You live for these moments, when all hangs in the balance. When the difference between life and death is but a single stroke. I live for them too! This is who we are, my friend! This is all we are! Alamigo and Doma and Garlemald be damned!
Uh-oh. It's fucking huge.
We tower above the gods! You by your gift, I by my might. And before the Resonant, the gods shall be laid to kneel.
great.
An ending to mark a new beginning.
The Royal Menagerie. And yes, I must fight a Xenos-infused Shinryu. Too bad they don't show where Xenos went. Would've been kind of cool. See him like floating there. Damn, look how high up we are. Can't even see the bottom. Oops, I'm in the water. Dang, look how far down we are. This might take a little bit. 'Tis unfortunate. Alright, so to get the manor flooring, I need another varnish. I have exactly enough of that. I don't have any wool. I don't have enough yarn. Wait. Would be carpentry, wouldn't it? Yep. I need 2 more varnish for that. 2 more. So it looks like it's 2 varnish for each. Dang. Oh, and you can't go upstairs either because it's gated off. Dang. Oh, can you change in here? You can, huh? Oh, come on, people. Queue up. This pop was not in my thought processes. Come on. Okay, so I got a DPS finally. Uh, Yay, I got another orchestrion roll. $509. Oh man, I need to get more. I need to get more tomestones so I can replace all this gear. Minus, well, even the chest piece, but the chest piece will become relevant still when I go to the next area. Oh man, I'm getting hungry. What I got for lunch was not enough. Not nearly enough. The good thing about the fact that this is taking a little bit longer is that I don't have to worry too much about I don't have to worry too much about waiting after a certain point, I think, because it increases my chances of getting the queue. And I think if people are queued, they will, or they queue up for randoms, it'll pop Royal Menagerie for me. It'll influence it a little bit. I'm not sure though how it actually works, but sometimes it feels like that's how it goes. Finally. Let's commence. All right, here we go. That prevents me from getting back. Shit. That was a very rough start. Add phase. I guess center's the best. Shit. I'm glad that we managed to recover. Get ready for an event. Did it. Everyone grab a scale. shit. Oh, someone went flying, I think. Smack the tail. Tail. Get that bonus damage. People just fell off to the diamond dust. Oh shit. Bye-bye, healer. Someone limit break this bitch. Why is everyone practically dead? Ugh. Not even any victory fanfare for both of those. I'll give it to the other tank. I'll give Neil one too. I held it. Didn't die. Took it down to Chinatown. All that other jazz. I think that was Xenos. He pulled a cloud.
Are you all right? Xenos.
The hunter has indeed become the hunted. And yet, there is only joy. Transcendent joy that I have never known. How invigorating, how pure this feeling.
Is that what this was all about? All the meaningless death and destruction, so you could feel something?
Meaningless. Men die that others may live. Those who survive are stronger for it. Not that you could ever understand. To have stood upon this great stage of fools. To have played my part to perfection. Oh, this moment. Let it be enshrined in eternity. My heart beating out of time. So clear, so vivid, so real. So real.
Coward!
Stop!
Not fast enough.
Farewell, my first friend. My enemy.
Where is he?
Over there in the
He's
flowers.
dead. By his own hand.
Then justice has been done.
No. There's no justice in that rabid animal's end.
Liberty or death. That so many should be forced to take up this creed to defeat such madness.
We won. Forget him. The living have need of us now.
True.
Stand tall, Lys. Now is the time to raise a cheer for all who fought for freedom. A cheer loud enough to carry to the highest heavens.
You're right. Thank you. Without you... well, you know.
This is what
So let's do it together. For Alamigo!
Ugh. I think that dress would be better without the sleeves. Although you kind of need the sleeve on the right, though, to hide the blade. I think the whole lease thing
In
was...
crimson it began, and in crimson it ended. And then we were free.
Anything else? Well, I was going to say, it's kind of harkens back to the whole Final Fantasy VI opera, I guess, event. I guess they're kind of alluding to that. Fordola?
But what is freedom, really? We may be free to live, to love, to grow old, to have dreams and desires, and to strive for them. But in the end, we're defined by the legacy our forefathers bequeathed to us. Even Xenos was once a baby in the cradle, innocent and pure. He was made into a creature that lived only for death, not born one. "20 years of Imperial rule have left Alamigo torn and bleeding. It won't be easy to heal a generation's worth of wounds, to bridge the gap. But I won't give up, Papalimo. I won't.
We did it.
Because I remember the price of freedom. I remember the smoke, and the ashes, and the blood. I remember the screams, and the silence. And I'll do whatever it takes to honor their sacrifice, to build a home for us all. I promise you. This is the end. the end of the imperial province of Alamigo, and the rebirth of Alamigo, the free nation. Long may she endure.
There we go. Don't know what happened to Y'shtola. I don't remember. Yeah, it's like literally the last time you see Y'shtola, she gets sliced down by Xenos. I mean, you got to see her in little bits here and there, but she's still pretty much out. I just find it interesting that they had us go on 2 different fronts for this portion. We ended up liberating two kingdoms. I think we did pretty good in clearing the way through Stormblood. I'm glad we took out that Hojo wannabe. We killed him in Alamigo. He's the one that made us separate from our bodies, our souls from our bodies. Kind of neat how we tied up the whole Shinryu and Xenos threads at the same time. Now we're just missing Omega. kind of wish I had some people to soundboard off of and chit chat with, because I really can't come up with stuff on my own. I get bored and I start, like, for instance, I'm looking at web comics and playing Final Fantasy IV on my Switch. Sorry. Kind of forgot that I was actually on. I kind of forgot that I was actually on a stream. On the comments down below for Stormblood, if you've sat through this series, let me know what you think about Stormblood. Did you like it, the story? Did you find it kind of meh? If you did, just let me know what were your favorite parts and what were your not so favorite parts. I think for the most part, the thing that annoyed me was just the way the zones were laid out and how it gated you from being able to fly in the zones. But otherwise, it wasn't too bad. I really haven't had too much problems with the story. was kind of hoping that this was a little bit shorter. Also, the wait for the moral menagerie did kind of screw me over a little bit. Oh, ooh, is it finally over? Sweet. No! Dang it! They faked me out. I think we're getting there now. Alright, time to get back. Who is this? Ah, Estinian.
Well, well, well. What a fine mess we've made.
Did we leave the body? Oh. The eyes.
All but spent feeding that primal, eh? Well, you won't be making any mischief with that amount of ether. Still, better safe than sorry.
Nice.
There. There ends your hateful legacy.
My little island area in Minecraft, I kind of want to build like what I got there. What Alamigo looks like. It's over. My condolences for your loss. A father should not outlive his son. What nonsense. You do not mourn his loss? You surprise me, Your Radiance. He was your son and heir, and an irreplaceable test subject. I know what he was. Monsters are not made for thrones. Nor are stars made to sustain false gods who sup on their very essence. Icons summoned by desperate savages who hearken to the whispers of shadowless charlatans. Should you raise a hand against my black-robed brethren, I will not stop you. Our desires are one and the same: preservation, restoration. Compression, resurrection. All is in service to your one true God. And when the sundered shards are made whole, will there be a place for us mere mortals? Doubt my claims and question my motives, if you will, Your Radiance. You will come to trust me in time. Until then, mayhap you will find this reassuring. How dare you? We did it. We liberated El Amigo. I don't know what to say. I don't even know how to feel about it all. Relief, I suppose. Pride. And hope, too. We did it, Father, Ida, Papolimo, Conrad, Meffred, Menphilia. We really did it. Hey, don't feel like you have to stand there listening to me mumble. Everyone else will want to talk to you. You beat him after all, and you're the real hero of the story, so run along and take your plaudits. For you to best Xenos even after he had harnessed the power of a primal is a testament to your ever-growing strength. Not bitter to have you have had your vengeance stolen from you by another. There's a small regret, perhaps, but that is outweighed by the satisfaction I find in his death. I commend you, hero. As should we all. Xenos was a monster and a tyrant. The man who killed my father and countless other of my countrymen. The world is a better place without him in it. I should also praise Master Alphino for his foresight and restraint. Had he not intervened, I might never have had the pleasure of being reunited with Hakuro and his Lupin brothers. 'Twas a timely intervention, aye. Full glad am I not to have been burdened with the guilt of killing my Lord Hien's most trusted allies. Ha! Indeed, my friend, indeed. Can you believe it? We won. We beat the bastards. Al amigo. Al amigo. Sorry, I got a bit carried away there, didn't I? It's hard not to, you know. We owe it to the friends we buried to shout and scream and cheer with all our hearts. I want them to know it wasn't for nothing, that it's finally over and they can rest in peace. You hear the lads? We'll be all right. We'll be no bugger, not again. I'm so bleeding happy. I could cry. After all that we've been through, I really should know better than to worry, but as ever, the relief I felt upon finding you hale and whole in the royal menagerie well nigh reduced me to tears. The warrior of light, victorious again. I should be surprised if some small part of you had not come to resent the title and the responsibilities which accompany it. You must forgive us if we call you hero when you accomplish heroic feats. But as the warrior of light goes, so goes the world. You should take pride in the good you have done and in the good you have inspired others to do. You're a natural-born leader of men, hero. Well, these people weren't just following their commanders, they were following you. And you led them to victory, to freedom. Alas, not everyone can see the journey through to its end, but history shall remember them and the glorious future they made possible. The hero of the hour. I suppose we'll have to add Liberator to your titles. With their commander fallen, the remainder of the 12th chose to surrender to our forces. After 20 long years, it's official. The occupation is ended. But now the hard work starts. Though the people have had their fill of kings, there is no clear consensus on what sort of government they would prefer instead. Indeed, Father. Momentous as this achievement may be, the road which lies before us is no less uncertain than the one we have walked. Aye, aye. Yet if we can overcome 2 decades of oppression, I've no doubt we can find a way forward. Thank you, hero, for helping to make this dream a reality. Ah, momentous that you would be here, Lefty. Finished your rounds? Great. In that case, I'd like you to come with me, back to Ralger's Reach. Not for a rematch or anything, sadly. I want to call all the signs together. I'll explain later. I know what's going to happen. There's a conflict of interest that needs to be addressed. I don't even know where to begin. Cutscene.
We've been through a lot together, haven't we? I can't thank you enough. There's something I need to say to you all. That is, if you have a moment.
Oh, there's Y'shtola.
Good. You're all here. Good. Good. Thank you doesn't really suffice, does it? I'm grateful. Truly grateful from the bottom of my heart. But I know you didn't fight so hard just to hear me or anyone else say that. You fought because you wanted to help, because you believed it was right. Because you're scions. Now, I'm obviously a scion, but as Conrad left me in charge of things here, I also have responsibilities to Alamigo. When I put it like that, though, I realized I couldn't even pretend to be impartial anymore. So it seemed best to make it official. As long as I serve Alamigo, I can't be a scion. It might be selfish and short-sighted, but that's my decision.
Am I to understand that you summoned us all, some of us still nursing wounds, to hear this?
Oh, I didn't,
Forgive me, Lise. 'Twas but a jest. But this I say with the utmost sincerity. Scion or no, we are comrades, now and ever after. Is that not so? There you have it. Come what may, you may count on us in your hour of need. We shall never refuse you.
Shtola. Oh, gods. I swore I wouldn't cry.
The scions shrink a little bit more. Oh.
Come back here, you slippery little devil. Ah, to think fishing could be so difficult.
You don't want to eat that, it's a puffer.
What greater proof of a man's lingering mortality than an empty belly? A fate worse than death. Fie on it. To have arrived at the appointed place and time only to survive by mere force of habit. Truly, the Kami are not finished with us yet. Oh, capricious fortune. How you test me with this wretched soul.
He survives. Not the only one. How did I get washed out all the way over there, though? It just seems like a deserted island out of nowhere. It shouldn't have been that much of a rapid. Uh-oh. Dang, I just remembered how that's the hole in the mountain from where it struck, too. This is indeed the work of either Shinryu or Omega. And since there is undeniably something down there radiating a massive amount of energy, which cannot very well be the late Viceroy's lap dragon, yes, I think we have our suspect. Well, this is a mess of our own making, so it falls to us to clean it up. It won't be easy, but is it ever? Now comes the part where you say you've got no choice but to divert company resources and employees to this pet project of yours. Lost profits and belligerent clients be damned. Financial considerations notwithstanding, you have to admit there is an unquantifiable benefit in giving our people the opportunity to study such advanced technology. Oh? Is that before or after you blow it up or seal it away? Fine, fine. But the moment I judge this little venture an unsustainable risk to the ironworks, I'm ending it. Savvy? And to keep you honest, using my authority as deputy president, I've gone ahead and brought in a consultant, a master engineer and mechanical genius. Oh no. You didn't. Yep, he did. She did. Come now, you mustn't build their expectations too high. It will be less dramatic when I surpass them. Oh. Oh no, absolutely not. This is not happening. Nero Tolskaiva, eager to begin his first day as a loyal member of the Ironworks team. Looking forward to working with you, Garland. Of course, the only one happy about this is Jesse. She can't read a room, apparently. So fell the hunter, but what of the hound? So rose the children, but what of the father? Measure of his reach. A lot of stuff just popped up. And I got Liberator. They did add it. Funny. Alright, so do they have it? Hard blow. To kill a quarrel, the hunt for Omega. An unwanted truth. Ant juice. It's supposed to start with Monago. I think. Give me a second. What the crap, yo? No. Galliena. I need to find Galliena. I thought it was Monago, but I was wrong. Might be over there. And we should call it Eureka. There it is. Haha. First things first, though. We have all these unlocks now. Yes. The augmented Skyven. 142, 155, critical hit, determination. So it is better, but we'll hang on to that for now. But I need these first. Skill speed and tenacity. Crit and determination. Determination, tenacity. So we'll buy that. And we'll buy one of those. And then, of course, you have the Skyven exchange. Crit and tenacity. So I'll be running dungeon after dungeon after dungeon, getting a bunch of my tomestones together so I can go ahead and buy Skyven gear. Okay, first things first, we're going to go and unlock Eureka. Did I find the quest? And we shall call it Eureka. Hero of the Signs of the Seventh Dawn, if I'm not mistaken. Very good. I have a message for you from Aunt Rowena. Well, it's more of a request, I suppose, though I don't have any details of consequence. She'd like you to assist with the exploration of a recently discovered island. Surely you'd be interested in that sort of thing, being an adventurer. If you are, then you should head to Kugane and see Kodakaze, the proprietress of the Shiokaze hostelry. It's a long way to go, I know, but the island's out that way anyway, so... I want to at least unlock it so that I can go there and enter it. So that way I can start farming it offline, because it's going to take quite a while to level up and get through the areas. And we'll get there eventually. Ooh, there's... a lot of extra stuff unlocked. We'll get there eventually, though. And so you decided to accept the invitation of the House of Splendors. Rowena will be pleased. Come, I will show you to your table. It's good to see a familiar face in these parts, particularly that of the man who might well be my most valued customer. I gather you were not expecting Kryler or myself to be attending this little tete-a-tete. As you will see, however, this is a matter which concerns us all. It all began when a vessel of the East Aldernod Trading Company happened upon an island in the Glass Ocean. A deserted island which was not recorded on our charts and, quite frankly, had no business being there. Suffice it to say, we were surprised, pleasantly so in fact. An unclaimed, undeveloped island in such a location would be a boon to our trading concerns in this corner of the world. Kugane's bleeding us both dry with its tariffs depending on the goods. We're paying more than 10 times what we'd owe in Limsar Ulda, which is already too damn much, believe you me. What my dear Rowena is trying to say is that having an additional port of call in this region, one more amenable to free trade, would be in the best interest of a great many parties. Which is why, upon learning of this island, I immediately authorized an exploratory expedition. The team was large and well funded. I spared no expense. Alas, only a handful returned. The survivors reported irregularities with the island's aether, which we believe gave rise to a number of strange and monstrous beasts which set upon them not long after they arrived. This regrettable turn of events forced us to reevaluate our assessment of the island and put our plans on hold for a time. If development was to proceed, it would require a great deal more capable than originally anticipated. So he came to me in mind for a handout, and I obliged. But before you scoff, know that some of my regular customers were members of that failed expedition, and what they told me was enough to justify the expense. Tales of treasure, of untold wealth and riches, and gods know what else. Aye, we'll have to wade through all them beasties, but with great risk comes great reward, as they say. Spoken like a born entrepreneur. Your ambition and ruthlessness are admirable, my lady. I dare say I could stand to learn a thing or two from you. She didn't seem to like that too much. In any event, having formed our partnership, we wish to dispatch a second joint expeditionary force to the island. That said, if we were to send just anyone, their fate is like to be the same as that of the first. So this time, we've in mind to send a dab hand. A veteran of 1,000 battles, a tried and true killer. You see where I'm going with this. Yeah. While I lack your aptitude for warcraft, I will be joining the expedition as a researcher. The Scions have an interest in this island. How perceptive of you. You are right. This is not that sort of affair that would normally concern us. However, after speaking with the others, they have consented to my participation on account of my personal interest. You will forgive me if I say no more at this time. If my suspicions prove true, then I will tell you everything, I promise. Right then. I believe that covers everything. The company ship that will deliver you to the island is waiting to receive you. You may proceed to the pier whenever you're ready to depart. Oh, and so you're not surprised. You'll have company. A craftsman whose help I reckoned we ought to have. He should be at the pier already. Rowena and I still have a few things to discuss, so why don't you go on ahead? I'll catch up to you later. Sure thing. We get to meet someone that I've skipped out on for a while now, and he is a very colorful character. Oops, I forgot. There's no flying, there's no mounting here. So we're gonna go to Pier 1. There he is. It's Geralt. No matter how many times you say it, you whiny little shite, I ain't about to let a bloody stranger waltz up and deign to tell me which way my bread is buttered. Now piss off. Does your Eorzean stubbornness know no end? I have urgent business on that island, and I demand you take me there at once. I could hear the shouting half a mile away. Geralt, what's all this fuss about? Oh, Miss Kryle, sorry about that. It's this here bastard that's causing trouble. Ajika, what are you doing here? Did you really think I wouldn't find out about your letter? The nerve of you, trying to get a head start on your own. Well, sorry to spoil your plans. Don't be difficult. I had every intention of requesting your assistance if and when I confirmed my hypothesis was correct. Forgive me, you must be completely at a loss. This gentleman on the right is Geralt Blackthorn, by all accounts the finest weaponsmith in all of Eorzea. He will be lending his considerable expertise to our expedition. And on the left we have Ajika Sunjika of the Students of Baldessian. And you must be the so-called Warrior of Light. Charmed, I'm sure. I'll thank you not to get underfoot. Manners, Ajika. If you intend to accompany us on this expedition. Of course I do. If you think I'm about to let a by-the-book traditionalist like you conduct an independent investigation, you've got another thing coming. Coming. I should be glad to welcome the assistance of a preeminent scholar such as yourself. Now, if you would be so kind as to stop badgering poor Geralt and board the ship, we can get underway. Ajika is one of the few surviving students of Baldessian. While his expertise in aetherology is impressive by any measure, alas, so is his ego. But enough about him. We have an island to explore. If you've no matters left to attend to, speak with Rodney. He will show you aboard. It occurs to me that no one bothered to tell you the name of the island we mean to explore, am I correct? It's a bit grandiose and melodramatic, but we've attentively named it for a place from Alagon legend. A forbidden land where fearsome weapons were hidden away for safekeeping. We call it Eureka. Come on, give me the... Yes! The first part's unlocked. Yee. You now have access to the Forbidden Land, Eureka Animos. Animos can be explored in parties of up to 8 players or solo. To embark on your journey to Animos, speak with Rodney at Pier Number 1 in Kugane. Please be advised that all excursions into the Forbidden Land, Eureka, are item level synced. For Animos, gear exceeding an item level of 300 will be adjusted. While exploring Animos, you will have the opportunity to create Eureka gear and weapons. If you wish to do so, it would be prudent to acquire level 70 antiquated items in advance. Should you wish to know more about Eureka Animos and what it has to offer, you may speak with Rodney for further details. So we're going to go ahead and zone in. Journey in. Yay. My journey to riches begins. Ha ha ha. Does it have cutscenes for entering? I thought it did. Oh, okay, it does. Can I get to this? Yes, we're gonna attune to it. You have attuned yourself to an Aethernet shard and now have access to the region's Aethernet. Additional shards can be found throughout the Forbidden Land Eureka. Attune to them to facilitate faster travel throughout the island. We'll get this started. And then I'm going to cut it, because it's already half an hour over. I knew it. I knew it. From the moment we arrived, despite everything that has happened here, there could be no mistake. I hate to admit it, but you had the right of it. I said I would tell you everything and my suspicions proved true, and so I will. The reason I urged the Scions to approve my participation in this expedition is because this island is the Isle of Val. The selfsame island that once served as the headquarters and home of the students of Baldessian. An island that belongs on the other side of the world that was obliterated by a terrible magic. I was fortunate to have been elsewhere at the time, but I know you were not so lucky. I don't suppose you have any idea how it could have ended up here in the Glass Ocean. Alas, my memories of the incident are muddled. All I recall is a voice, that of the star I suspect, faint and fleeting but warm. And then I awoke in the shore of old Charlian. How convenient for you and utterly unhelpful for the rest of us. When that more than Galif's chosen heir could have received this blessing of light. And where are you off to now, Ejika? To find anyone else that might still be alive, I'll thank you not to follow. I work better alone. Cutting us loose now that you've got what you wanted. Better for everyone if we cooperated. I'm gonna be a little sarcastic. Huh. I'll allow that I've yet to repay you for bringing me to this island. Let no one here say I am ungrateful. I heard it enough from Galif. A proposal then. Should I learn anything of significance, I will return here and share it with the rest of you. Does that satisfy Cryle? He's a handful, I know. You needn't worry about me. I am more than capable of defending myself. So, we have a mystery on our hands. Somehow the Isle of Val was transported from one corner of the world to this one. Ejika is right in that our first priority should be to confirm whether or not any of our comrades that were here are still alive. If someone is, then perhaps they will be able to help us understand what happened. I appreciate your help more than you know. But before you can begin in earnest, it is important that you are properly prepared. The stories you heard about the creatures that roam these lands were not exaggerations, and I would not see you struck down due to carelessness. Geralt has been working on something that will be of use to you. Why don't you go and see if it is ready? I have various measurements to take in the meantime. Come and find me if you wish to speak later. Ah, I remember you, the famed adventurer. Aye, don't tell me. The Harridan's holding the dead over your head like me, ain't she? That's how she got you to sign on to this expedition to the arson of the nowhere. Ah, well, it's no business of mine. We're here, and we may as well make the most of it. Much as you can make of being stuck on a god's-forsaken island where the very elements are your enemy, and the only living creatures want nothing more than to make you dead. You probably heard from the others about how the beasties here have been bathed in the twisted aether of this place and are somehow stronger for it. Don't know about all that, but I do know that if you walked out the gates and let one take a swing at you, you'd feel it in more ways than one. Aye, not only can they rend flesh and break bones, but they can also disrupt your very ether. So if you're intended to go toe-to-toe with one, you'll need a way to improve your ability to endure said beastie's attacks, rather your ability to defend against attacks of a given elemental aspect. Goes without saying, the same principle applies if you want to hit the beasties back harder, aye? Any road, to that end, Kryle and I have been working on a solution, a magic contraption you can use to manipulate your elemental affinities and fight more effectively in Eureka. We call it a magia board. It takes some getting used to, but I'm sure a clever lad like you will manage. But the board alone's not enough, I should say. You'll need these crystals there. What were they called? Magicite, that was it. Type of crystal found here in Eureka, pure as driven snow, or so I'm told. Lucky for you, I've got one to spare, brought back by a survivor of the first expedition. Go on and take it, along with the board. Reckon you'll find more while you're out and about, so I designed it to take up to 5 in a given configuration. To affix or remove magicite, you'll need to avail yourself of that there magia melder. Shouldn't be too hard, but if you've got questions, direct them to the expedition engineer over yonder. So I gotta go and set up my magia board. The magia melder may be used to affix magicite to or remove it from your magia board. When you have finished experimenting with it, speak with Kryle to proceed. Alright, so put it there. While taking preliminary readings, something unusual came to light. The headquarters of the students of Baldessian was situated in a tower, which appears to be encased in a magical barrier. Someone or something seems to have activated our defenses. I can only hope this was the work of survivors. The very possibility is enough to make investigating the tower a priority. The question is, how are we to get there? Barriers notwithstanding, traveling on foot would place us at the mercy of the wilderness. It would be safer to make use of the island's Aethernet. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear to be in the best of shape at the moment. I'm not entirely sure why, but perhaps we could find a way to put it in good working order. So I have 2 favors to ask of you. 1, attune to every Aethernet shard you find. Any difficulties you experience may help me to get to the root of the problem, and if you can use them without issue, then all the better. 2, if you should come across a protean crystal, I want you to bring it to me. I make this request on behalf of our financiers, to be clear, which isn't to say that we shouldn't oblige them, we should. They have been quite generous with their support after all. Sure thing. I'm sure you have heard this too many times before, but be careful. These creatures are unlike anything I have ever seen. Do not underestimate them. And remember to attune to every Aethernet shard you find, starting with that one over there if you haven't. Sorry, I already grabbed it. It's big and shiny. You may now purchase items only available for use in the Forbidden Land Eureka from the Expedition Provisioner. And I can't do anything right now. And then so you can get Eureka potions, and then they have these. Well, in addition to the usual assortment of sundries, the house is proud to offer a selection of items prepared especially for this expedition. No refunds, of course, house policy. Please be advised that certain items sold by the Expedition Provisioner can only be used in the Forbidden Land Eureka. Alrighty. So basically what's happened is I gotta go and figure these out. Usually we're gonna try and kill these as much as possible. And I'll be leveling up and unlocking aetherites, and then there's 3 more zones after this one. And of course they're treated as duties, the zones, so you have limited time to access it, but money is pretty good to pop up here. Alrighty, everyone. I'm going to head to end this here. Thank y'all for watching. This has been part 88 of my live stream playthrough for Final Fantasy XIV. If you liked it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed, or keep up with the content. Comment down below. Tell me what you think about the game and my gameplay, though no spoilers, please. And I will see you in the next video. Catch you then. Later.